Well, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be doing yet again another makeup tutorial. So as you can see, my face is already washed, prepped, and primed. I have my eyebrows on. I even primed my eyelids. So let's get into it. Small disclaimer, guys, I'm sick, so this voiceover is about to sound a little yucky. But in this clip, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette and the color Pukey as my transition color. After that transition color, I went in with my Kat Von D Vida Loca palette, and I used the color Fran, which is a pretty bright yellow. I feel like I haven't used this palette in forever, guys. I went back to my Masquerade by Juvias place, and I started to use the color Zobo in that outer V corner of my eye. Make sure as you're blending this color in, you're also pulling it towards the front of your eye. I mainly want it towards the end, but for blending purposes, just make sure you're blending it all throughout. Going back into the Masquerade palette, I'm using the color Marquita, which is a nice sparkly purple, and I'm going to just use that precision brush to make a crease line. I'm also going to use that same purple color to smoke out the outer V that I already have there. I wasn't satisfied with how far I brought the color Zobo, so I just went back in with the same blending brush I was using before, and I'm going back. Never be afraid to go back and fix something or add something. From the same palette again, I'm going to use this green shimmery color named Molly, and I'm just going to put it right next to where I smoked out that V. With the color next to it in the palette, I'm going to go in with the nice blue shimmery Dahlia. I really don't understand what's up with me and using these blues and greens, but I swear, guys, next tutorial I'm staying away from it. As I stated before, never be afraid to go back and add something if you feel like it's missing or lost. So here I went back with the color Fran from my Kat Von D palette, just to brighten up my transition. At this point, I wasn't really feeling how my eye was coming together, so I feel like I needed something to pop. So back into my Juvias palette, I used the color Bory. It's a pretty nice bright pink. And I'm just going to add that above my crease just to really brighten the whole thing up. I went back into my crease with the color Marquita just because I feel like I lost it a little bit, and I definitely want to keep that depth inside of my crease. And now I'm going back in with the green shimmery color Molly just to pack it on to get that pigmentation going. Now to add some eyeliner, I definitely did drag the eyeliner to the inner corner of my eye. I wanted my eyes to look like they were kind of long. As you should already know by now, I'm going to mix my two MAC foundations to get the desired color. And I'm going to use this foundation brush to apply it. And my beauty blender to blend it all in. Now for my LA Girl concealer in Cool Tan, I'm just going to put that in all of my areas that need concealing. Going back and forth between eyes because I don't want one eye to have more concealer than the other. I'm going to use my damp beauty blender to just blend out everywhere I put the concealer. Going over Cool Tan with Pure Beige from LA Girl. I just want to brighten up under my eyes. So now I'm just going to use my Mercier powder to set my face. I'm not baking with it because I don't think it's going to brighten me up enough. I just want everything I just did to stay in place. As I stated in my previous video, this Fenty Beauty contour stick is like the holy grail to my contour. So I'm going to put it, on my cheekbones, nose, chin, and only half of my forehead since I'm going to have a swoop bang. So it's not going to be seen anyway. Now with my angled blush brush, I'm just going to blend my cream contour out. After you cream contour, follow it up with some Mercier powder just to clean up under there and make it very sharp. Now for the part where I'm going to bake a little bit, I'm going to use my Ben Nye banana powder to brighten underneath my eye and wherever else on my face I feel like is going to need that. Now with my MAC powder, I'm going to use my fluffy brush and just pat it all over the face so that my face can have one color and my contour and highlight don't look so separated. After that, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and powder contour over the cream contour. When you do this step, you're basically just setting your contour as you would be setting your highlight when I use the Mercier powder or the banana powder. When contouring your nose bridge, make sure to bring it out underneath your eyebrow bone just so it looks like it's coming from somewhere. It doesn't look like you're just contouring your nose bridge alone. Now to use my Glow Up in Cinnamon, I'm just going to put that right there. And there. And there. And there. And last but not least, and here too, on my forehead. And because I can never just use just one highlight alone, I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight kit in the color, I believe it was Butterscotch from the Sweets palette, and I just dusted that on top. And just so that my highlight doesn't look a little too strong on my forehead area, I'm just going to use this brush and buff it out. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the MAC Pencil Feline by MAC. And I'm going to pencil in my waterline. With one of my brushes, I'm going to go in with the color Zobo, and I'm going to smoke out the black line I just made. Underneath my eye to have like a purple smoky eye, and I'm also going to draw out this smokiness towards the wing I did on top. Going back to the Juvias palette, I'm going to use the color Bori, and I'm going to go underneath what I just smoked out with purple. So this is pretty much the finished look. I put on my lashes, I sprayed my face. I'm just going to add a little bit of Giza from the Masquerade palette. Is this Masquerade? Yeah, from the Masquerade palette. And I'm going to put it in my tear duct. Just to give it a little pop. and also a little up here. Perfect. And now I'm just gonna line my lips with my NYX pencil. I already have lip gloss on. Couldn't find my Vaseline. Just a light line, because I'm gonna wear with this look is some gloss. And here we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.